Here's our review of Final Fantasy XI. Oh, hello. We would have had this review ready for you sooner, but the Xbox 360 version of Final Fantasy XI took us over 3 hours to install. Yes, right off the bat, this game beats you over the head with how user-unfriendly it is. Oh, for God's sake, let's just get on with the review. The release of the Xbox 360 version of the game coincides with the latest expansion pack, Treasures of Aht Urgon. No, I don't know if I pronounced that right. And I don't care. If you aren't familiar with the long-running online role-playing game, let us refresh your memory. You choose from a myriad number of races and jobs, and then grind your way through fight after tedious fight. Speaking of tedious, yep, still loading. The big news for long-time fans is that Square Enix has finally added 3 new jobs. Blue mages have the ability to learn offensive spells from their enemies, and then use that magic against them. Here we see how easy it is for a powerful blue mage to kill this walking sprout. You know, you get the same effect with a weed whacker. Puppet masters are able to animate creepy pint-sized marionettes and command them to do their bidding. Out of the new professions, we enjoy this one the most. There's just something about having a puppet who's willing to kill for you. Maybe we watched Child's Play too many times. And Corsairs. Well, Corsairs are basically pirates. Pirates with guns. Where do I sign up? Wait, do I have to wear that? Count me out. The game has actually been out for 4 years in Japan, so at this point, a lot of people have simply moved on. Don't be surprised if some of these towns and dungeons aren't as crowded as they used to be. Hey, anybody want to party in the dunes with me? Well, what about you, Cricket?
No way! You suck, Setzler.
Okay, I get the hint. Let's see how this installation is going. There's also a bunch of new bad guys to kill. If you've ever wanted to know the heady rush you feel when you kill a magmatic Iruka, here's your chance. And this monster is named Ebony Pudding. We don't really have a joke for that. We just wanted to point it out. There's also a whole new city and some fresh areas to explore. Arapago Reef, for example, is a cool pirate-themed zone, home to a race of leathery snake women, kind of like the cast of Desperate Housewives. Most of the new zones are strictly for high-level players, so if you try to explore them when you first start out, you'll wind up spending more time face down than Scott Stapp at an open bar. With all the horsepower of the 360, you might expect some sort of graphical upgrade, and you'll be sorely disappointed. It does feature a higher resolution, but at this point, the look of the game is just plain dated. At least the Taru Taru, the race of adorable Kewpie dolls, has aged well. Oh, I could watch them dance all day long. Unfortunately, a lot of the expansion pack feels incomplete. Not all the new zones are in, and some of the high-level armor for the new jobs is still missing in action. Hey, look, it finally loaded. Just in time for us to load up our score. Final Fantasy XI for the Xbox 360 gets a 2 out of 5. Now, after 4 years, Final Fantasy XI has lost its new MMO smell. But with so few people playing it, Final Fantasy XI could be a great choice for socially phobic gamers who want the thrill of an MMO, but without other people.